Onto the video game that we make. So, I have some questions that I wrote last night in my terrible handwriting
Oh,
about what we've been up to.
the challenge is not to ask me the question you thought you wrote, but actually ask me what is on the paper, which may not be English.
What did I write? What is that word? Just like have a meltdown on stream. So, since you were on, we've released the Wasteland update. We'd love to see it.
Yep, yep.
Um, we have. We didn't really do anything, but Team 17 and Do Games released the PlayStation version of Before We Leave.
Yep, which is super cool.
Yes, we'd love to see it. Yep. And just today, we've had a nice patch come out to fix some
Yep.
issues on the Xbox version of Before We Leave and the PlayStation version of Before We Leave. So,
hmm
thank you for releasing that patch, gang. It's good stuff. Has anything else
Yep.
been happening?
Uh, so I literally just got news that the Steam and Epic patch for the Wasteland update has just been signed off for release.
Good.
So I don't know exactly when that will actually release, but it's going to be sometime real soon.
What issue were we having with the Wasteland update? Was it just some gremlins in the smart shipping?
There was, I mean, it was a huge update. Like we said before, it was the biggest update we'd ever worked on. We'd been working on it for 6 months. And when you release something like that, no matter how much QA you do, there's always going to be something that the thousands of players find that the, you know, 10 or however many QA people didn't find. So yeah, I mean, there's going to be patch notes. A lot of it is just gremlins in the smart shipping, um, and a few gremlins in the storage hubs, and little things that we hadn't taken account of with toxic tiles and decontaminators and stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just general fixes up that we didn't know about until we'd released it.
Just tweaks.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fantastic.
No new content or anything like that, just fixing things up.
Yeah. I think the thing that I'm most relieved about is the Xbox and the PlayStation patch because man, there were some gnarly bugs in there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
to
Took a
anyone,
long time to figure out what the heck was going on, but we
yeah,
got there
man.
in the end.
Thank goodness. So if you're a PlayStation player or an Xbox player watching this or listening to this, please let us know how the game's performing. We want to know what's up. Tell us.
There were two things that got fixed. One of them is actually fixed. One of them they just made it happen less often. And then after it was too late to put it into the patch, we figured out what was actually the cause of that second thing. So I can't guarantee anything, but I imagine there will be a second patch that properly fixes that second issue.
We don't have any news on whether the Wasteland update is coming to console yet. So
Nope.
stay tuned, watch this space. Always advocating for you guys, of course. We love our players. We are working on our new game. No official news really around that yet, but I wanted to ask you, Sam,
Yes.
what it feels like working on this new game versus Before We Leave back in the day. How are you feeling about it all?
It's very different because there's 7 of us working on it, and I spent a lot of my time coordinating everyone. Whereas before, like especially at the start, it was just me in my evenings tootling about doing what I felt like and trying things out. So it's a very different beastie.
Can't
It's not
imagine.
a worse beastie, it's just different.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're at the stage of creating concept art and building sort of the initial basic systems to support the gameplay. We've planned out at least some version of our development timeline, which changes every 30 seconds, but at least we've planned out something. Yeah, no, it's going well.
Respawn Press Up asks, Sam, how different is it from before we leave on a scale of 1 to 10? Can we even talk about that?
Yeah, I think it's somewhere in the vicinity of a 2 or a 3. It's not a big departure.
Should we show a little sneak peek?
Oh, yes, I was looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, baby. Alright everybody, this is the world first premiere of a sneak peek of our next game. Are you ready? Are you freaking ready?
Yep, get excited,
Bam.
people.
It's a foot. When I said sneak peek, I meant feet peek. I'll show you something else. It's another foot. Yeah, it is an interesting foot. Yeah. I really want you all to just sit with this moment and absorb what you're seeing. And just feel it, see it, perceive it, understand it, let it soak into your bones. Let me hit you up with a third sneak peek. It's Toe Jam, baby. Do you think we wouldn't give you the Toe Jam? Of course we're going to give you the Toe Jam. This is all courtesy of Tom, by the way. You can catch more of his nonsense every second Wednesday. That's a cove. Foot simulator confirmed.
Yeah. Also, apparently we just confirmed Half-Life 3.
We did confirm Half-Life 3, absolutely, because, yeah, Pizza Guy, there's 3 toes and some toe jam. Don't forget the toe jam, it's very important. Is this nonsensical, though?
No, this is actual, honest to God, piece of concept art for our new game.
Yeah. Correct. So it's a troll, but it's also actual genuine concept art. Anyway, I think you've had enough feet pics for today, chat. So apart from working on new stuff, we have our office game jam coming up in a couple of weeks, like I mentioned before.
Yep.
Do you have any ideas for what you'd like to make?
I don't, because I'm deliberately not going to put my hat in with ideas. Because the intention of the game jam, apart from just, like team building exercise, is for it to be some potential ideas for what our third game could be. And so, the first 2 games have both been completely my idea, at least their concept. So I want the third game to be, at least its concept, come from someone else.
Wow.
And, I'll then take it and creative director it and all the rest of it, but...
Apply creative director directly to the idea.
Yep. Like paint. There you go. Now it's my idea.
You made this? I made this.
Yep. That's right.
I have no ideas apart from the much discussed Space World dating sim. But we're obviously not making that because that's a bit too absurd. Maybe one day I'll just get together with Sarah and MJ and we can just have absolute chaos.
Yep.
And make it in our own time. It's like a fun little thing. I think it'd be cute. Wow. Yeah, I find I'm more of a person that's good at refining ideas, as you probably know, Sam, much to your distress, rather than coming up with my own. So that'll be a really interesting exercise.
It will. Yes. So I'm just reading chat.
I know this. Trying not to snigger this whole time. I've been reading it while talking to it, being like, "You're talking to Sam. You need to be professional. Just listen to
Why?
his answers." Yeah. Oh, okay. Why? He says why. My goodness.
This is me we're talking about. I'm roasted daily by you. Why would you stop just because we're on stream?
True. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Well, I think that's all we have to talk about. Is there
Cool.
anything else?
Oh, probably. But doesn't mean I can think of it.
Yeah, oh, every time we'll finish chatting and I'll be like, oh, I forgot a thing. But it's always good to have you on.
Oh, that's good timing. The construction noise just started up again.
Oh, all right. Well, I will let you go. Chat, if you have any questions for Sam or any of us, make sure you just slap them in right now, or if you're on YouTube, feel free to comment. I always check them. Or you can pop into our Discord and hang out with us there. Anyway, goodbye, Sam.
All right. Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you next time.
Yeah, in 2 weeks' time.
Oh,
Among Us.
disembodied voices of the internet.
Bye.
Bye.